friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another cleaning video coming at you. We have deep carpet cleaning, laundry stripping, trying for the first time. Some interesting things happened with that, as well as cleaning the carpet again and deep cleaning my windows and my blinds. So if you are ready to see a shiny, sparkly living room and how I got there, then keep watching. We've had this rug in our living room for 7 years now, basically since we've had this house, and never once have we deep cleaned it. We've tried different things like deodorizing it with baking soda and that kind of stuff, but never a deep clean, and I just felt like the time was right. It never really felt dirty, it just was more the knowledge that it had never been properly cleaned. And there's a couple little spots here and there that I thought, you know what, maybe we can try and get those out. So Brad reached out to all of the lovely people on Facebook, and we had a wonderful neighbor offer to lend us her deep cleaning carpet cleaner machine-y thing, whatever you call these things. This is from Bissell, I think, and it was a beast. So basically you just go up and down, putting the shampoo on, and then you go up and down again, rinsing it out. And you guys can see right there that it is getting all of the dirt and grime off of our carpet. And at first I was so excited. You can see it looks so much cleaner, and I thought this thing is going to be amazing, but you guys stay tuned. So I included this clip in here to show you guys just kind of how hard it was to maneuver. It's very heavy, and it's kind of hard to do a rug that's not somehow put down on the ground. You couldn't really get to the edges, so we kind of tried to get those when we went the opposite way instead, and that somewhat worked. But yeah, it's just a really heavy machine, and the shampoo was very strong for us, and also the girls found it very loud.
Oh my Orlando. That's so gross.
Okay, so we deep cleaned this thing with the Hoover, and I used the chemical shampoo that came with it against my better judgment, and it stinks. I really don't like the smell of it, and I feel like we could do a little bit of a better job, so we're gonna power wash it. Let's do this. I say that every time, I know. Okay.
Hi!
Everyone has to hit that, okay?
I'm gonna spray.
Alright, hang on. Mommy's gonna start. Just make sure it's working, and then you can go, okay?
Okay, I'll stay back so I can watch.
So although I was very thankful, and I do believe the machine worked, it really did get the dirt out, as you guys saw from that disgusting water, I still felt like it was just covered in shampoo. And as far as I know, we did use the machine correctly. We read the instructions, Brad read the instructions, and we did it what it said. But if you guys can see here, there was so much shampoo coming off of this carpet. It was crazy, and it just smelled, again, so overpoweringly of the shampoo.
It's a 50% chance of rain today, so I'm really hoping that means no.
We decided to take the power washer to it and just get as much of the shampoo out as we could. But even still, honestly, you guys, I did this thing for at least 20-30 minutes, and the shampoo just kept pouring off of it. And Emmett wanted to give it a go, and he did a great job. But yeah, so it smelled a lot better, but I just could not believe how much shampoo was on it. So while we let that carpet dry for a couple of days, I decided to tackle my couch. As you guys can see, there are stains, spit up stains all over it. This is it. Just kind of look a little bit rumpled, a little bit old and dingy and used and sat on. So I just figured it was time. And Harvey is a spit uppy baby, and so there's little spots kind of all over the couch of where he spit up. And so yeah, it was definitely time to give this thing a deep clean. To clean it, I'm using this natural stain stick remover from Bunch of Farmers. I love this thing. It works really well considering it's much more natural than say Shout or something like that. It doesn't work perfectly all the time, but it does a really good job for what it is. And so instead of what I used to do was take the covers off and then stain treat them, I decided just to do it while it was still on the couch, because I found that a lot of the times when I would go to try to find the stains, I couldn't find exactly where they were. So this way we could see them. And of course, my helper Rosie, she wanted to get right in there, and she is the best. So I threw these in for a quick wash to get all the stains off, and then I decided to try laundry stripping for the first time. So for this you need 1/4 cup of borax, 1/4 cup of super washing soda, and 1/2 cup of laundry powder. And then you basically just put it into your tub with the hottest water you can get. You guys, this tub is about to have a makeover. It actually already has one. If you follow me on Instagram at Heart and Home Crew, you'll have seen that already. Yeah, so the drain is old and it doesn't keep water in the tub, so I'm trying this plastic baggie, which, spoiler alert, it doesn't end up working. But anyways, I'm mixing everything together in the hot water, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put the couch cover cushions on there and let those soak for about 4 to 6 hours. You can do overnight, but I just did it for 4 hours. So what you saw there was all of my water draining because the plastic baggie trick didn't work. Brad came in and helped me fix it. But I just added a big ton of boiling water to the tub because, again, they said the hottest water you can get is the best. And as you can see, the water is already starting to get a little bit murky, which is very exciting. So once your towels or whatever you're using has sat for 4 to 6 hours, like I said, or overnight, then you just drain the tub and you wring it out. And again, you can see the water just looks a little bit nasty. It's actually not that bad. There's some I've seen where it looks horrible. These things were so thick, it was so hard to wring them out. So I did my best.
Good morning, you guys. I am finished one couch. You can probably hopefully tell it's a bit brighter than it was before. So I did the spot staining with the natural stick. And I knew it wasn't gonna be perfect, but I know that it works pretty well. And then we did the laundry stripping and then I washed it again. So my thoughts are, the arms especially could use definitely probably some like hardcore cleaning. There's still a little bit, but it got most of it. And then the laundry stripping, I can definitely tell the couch is softer. This is just a thick material in general. So at first I was like, but it feels a lot softer actually. It's kind of crazy. So it'd be really cool to try this out on really cool, I say that as if I want to do that. To try this out on actual laundry, because that's what people said, like doing this on their towels is really nice because those get really like water buildup and gross. But yeah, overall I'm really happy, I think, with how it turned out. Aside from the fact that my tub drained and we had to refill it, blah. But yeah, I mean, it did what it was supposed to do. I knew it wasn't going to take stains out. I know that it's not meant for that. It's mainly meant for taking out the buildup and for making it softer. But I just thought I would try it anyway. So yeah, pretty happy with how it went, and definitely putting the like cover over top of these now because that was an effort. And like, yeah, I do not miss cleaning these couches all the time. So next couch, I probably won't go white, although I do really love the look of them. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead now and finish putting on the couch cushions on the rest of the couch. And then I've got to get outside and do some painting, but that'll be a separate video. I bought these couch cushion, what are they, pillows? 7 years ago, so they're not my first choice either, guys, but it's what I have, and it's what we're using. But anyways, this is my hair today. It's just like, I just don't really like it. But yeah, so anyone wondering, these couches are the Ektorp, I think that's how you say it, couches from IKEA, and we did get them 7 years ago. And there was like 2 different color whites, but I think they looked exactly the same to me online, and I'm sure they have different names to them now because they love to change things. So anyways, let's keep going.
So here is the after. As you guys can see, it is much brighter, much cleaner. I'm very happy with it. I don't know if I would do the laundry stripping again on the couch, only because generally when I spot remove, the couches turn out this white. And so it just really made the couches softer than they normally are, which is nice, but for how much work it was for couch cushions in particular, I don't know if I would do it. However, I really, really would love to try my towels and see how those turn out, because they are no longer soft and they need to be soft. But you can see the arms are a lot cleaner. A lot of that dirt and grime and black dirtiness is gone. And then I got most of the stains out, especially all the spit up stains. Those are gone. So really, really happy with how it turned out. A new day, something new to clean. So I decided to clean my curtains because I've done this before, but I hadn't done it in a while, and I am so glad I did, you guys. It's crazy how something that you don't really touch, you don't really realize how dirty it is. It was so dusty up here, and the curtains themselves were, yeah, they were covered in dust. It wasn't really pretty. And so I just gave it a quick wipe down up here while I had the curtains in the wash, and then decided to do these blinds. I like to use this Norwex mitt. I was gonna say Norwex mitt. Norwex mitt, because you can go through both sides of the blind at the same time, and you can even wet the mitt as well. And so if they're super grimy and super gross, then you can get it really, really well. So yeah, I'm just going through and cleaning the blinds, and then we're going to attack the windows. After dusting, I like to wash all of the windows, so I'm just going in with my Norwex cloth, and of course my handy little helper is always nearby. She literally was at every single spot I did in this whole video. It was kind of insane. But anyways, so yeah, I just go over with the cloth and get all of the nasty grimy dirt off, especially all that dust that kind of just flew around while I was dusting the blinds. And I just wipe down any areas around the window, and then I will do the window itself, any part that opens up. So I'm just gonna do the track where the window is, which gets really gross and dirty. And guys, I'll be honest, some years I take a toothpick and I will get into the deep crevices in the corners and really, really scrub. And other years I will just do what I'm gonna do here, which is just wipe down the screens and then clean out the area as best as I can. You'll even see later that sometimes I do use a vacuum if there's a bunch of loose dust, just so I don't completely destroy my cloths. But yeah, it just feels so satisfying to get this all cleaned up. And I generally do this about once a year, so it doesn't have a crazy built up, but you can see it is kind of junky, kind of dirty. I am so thankful for the woman who had these windows installed. I have to assume it's a woman because, no offense, but I can't see many men doing this job. But I love these windows that they just open up like this, and I can clean both sides easily. I don't have to take the screen out to do that, and I just, again, get the track on the bottom, and then I will wipe the windows clean with my Norwex cloth, and then I'm going to use the polishing cloth. So anytime you see me using the pink cloth in this video, that is the polishing cloth. It is fantastic, and it makes the windows sparkle and shine like no other, and I love it so, so much. This is the after. Does it not look like there's no glass in this window? That is why I love using this Norwex polishing cloth. I'm not getting paid to say this. I just honestly love it so much. It makes the windows sparkle, and cleaning the windows, you guys, it just makes it, the house feels so much better. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you that this window was dirty before. Try not to look at all the neighbors and all the cars. And now the after is so clean. This is a different window. I just figured I'd save you guys the having to watch me clean the window the exact same way again. So depending on where the window is in the house and the direction, obviously, that the wind and all that stuff was blowing and what's by it, they can be a little bit dirtier depending on which one. So this is where I'm using the vacuum, like I said earlier. And even sometimes when I'm wiping with my cloth, it'll kind of create like little clumps of dirt. And so I'll use the vacuum again there to get those out. But again, just wiping up all the windowsills and cleaning it all nice and good. A little hand nearby. Somebody was asking me something. I think it's Rosie. And yeah, so the great thing about these cloths too that I like, and you can just do this with any cloth, is that I will wet them beforehand and then I will actually fold them into fourths. And so then I can just kind of continuously flip the cloth and I can clean a whole window this way instead of having to go back and forth with rinsing my cloth. But that's just a little tip for you guys. So while I was washing those windows, I had the curtains in the wash, and I actually just washed them on a quick cycle, so just about 20 minutes. It was just dust, that's all that was really on there, maybe a couple of cobwebs. And then I just put them on again, a quick dry cycle. I only dried them for about 20 minutes, I think, and so they were a little bit damp coming out, and I prefer to do that because I find that when the curtains dry, they dry more straight, as opposed to being more crinkled and creased from the dryer itself. Although these curtains are a really nice material, and they actually don't really get crinkles in them.
Okay, ignore the chaos behind me. I'm gonna go ahead and clean these big white curtains that are in our dining room. These are the curtains that our kids use during dinner when they have spaghetti on their hands and they want to show us a cool trick behind the curtain. So I need to spot stain. I'm going to use the same spot stick I used on the couch on these curtains. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and get all the little spots off. And then we're going to throw those in the wash again for a quick wash and hang them back up. And my house is going to be sparkling. It's crazy the difference it makes when you wash your windows and your blinds. Like, my house just feels elevated in its cleanliness. It is beautiful, and it honestly does not take that much time. I'm motivating you guys. Come on, you can do this.
So here's just some stains that you guys can see. Sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's better, but for the most part, I've always got a couple little things on there because these kids just love playing hide and seek. And you'll see that looks like a stain, and I actually find out later that it's paint. So again, I'm using that natural stick that I used on the couch on these curtains, and I'm just going over the front as well as the back. You'd be surprised. The back's actually a lot dirtier, as you will see. Fast forward the magic of movie making, and these, again, they went in the wash for 20 minutes, in the dryer for 20 minutes, and these are the ones that I really like to make sure are damp when I hang them because they do get a little bit more crinkly in the wash, as I was saying earlier. And just don't be like me, guys. Don't be lazy. Take down both poles and put them in. This was just awkward and weird, and even when I was taking them off the first time, I completely cut it, but it looked pretty much the same, just because I tried to save time, and that doesn't always work. Ta-da! So as you can see, the stains are gone. This worked really well on these curtains, and these curtains actually felt really soft afterwards. I was surprised, and they just look and feel so clean, and I'm so happy.
So I just realized I was wearing dark undergarments under my shirt and you could see it. And Brad told me, keep it in because it'll get us views. He's kidding, I think. Anyways, I am going to be doing these windows now. It is cold outside. Otherwise I would do all of the outside because our sunroom porch, which has a billion windows, if you guys look back a little clip, you'll see them. I want it to be a little bit warmer to do that, but these I'm gonna do really quick because they're a lot simpler. There's only 2 and all the other windows open up the way that the other windows open up. So I'm gonna run outside and do these windows and I got one more window and I think we'll be done. Molly, is that your version of quiet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My kitchen windows require a little bit extra effort. I have to take the ladder out to clean these, and you'll see later that Brad comes to the rescue to help me when it's time to switch. But again, just water, guys. That's all I'm using on these, no product. My husband is rocking the baby. He's the sweetest in the world, so I can get all these projects done. He's fantastic. Brad, I love you. It's a team effort, you guys. It's a team effort. But yeah, water is all that I am using on these windows and it makes them sparkle and shine and I'm so happy. It's crazy because you just go every day, you know, not really realizing that your windows are a little bit foggy. And then when you clean them, it's just a whole new, no, don't do that. It's a whole new world, guys. Once again, can you even tell that there's gloss on this window? I am obsessed. Have I said it? I'm obsessed. If you watched my first whole house deep clean, you'll have known that I like to clean the house in stages. So I will do all of the downstairs one day and all of the upstairs another day. So this day I just did all of the downstairs windows and it felt so good. And now here is the final finished product. The rug is totally clean, although it's odd, it looks darker than before, which I think is just because it's now fluffier. It's not as matted down. But it feels cleaner under my feet for sure. And those bright white couches and the clean curtains and the beautiful windows, and I even did the mirror too. I just didn't show you guys that, but it feels incredible. I remember the one time I did this and Brad came home from work and he was like, what did you do? Like he could feel the difference. And honestly, it's true. You can feel the difference in the rooms as I walk through them and it just feels so, so good. So I hope this motivates you guys to go ahead and clean your windows or get to something that you've been putting off, do some deep spring cleaning. I promise you guys, you will be so happy that you did it. It is so rewarding. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what you are motivated to clean and make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.
When I do it, it's like my rabbit is not getting it off.
It's just clear, you can't see it. Keep going.
Yours,